And Sprout, they choose to go for that T side here. That's where they want to start on. We saw yesterday the match between Vitality and I think it was... Which match was it? Vitality versus
retake here. The number's not in favor of 500. Flash over towards the flat right there, but Zello lands the headshot. Nice trades back and forth here. Seem like it'll go in. Hazard. He's at the front of the pack with that MAC-10, looking to get up close and personal. Sprays down Rainwaker. And that flash is so good as well. I mean, it is completely blinding these players. They can't even fire back, really, although Dennyslaw bringing it back to a 2v1. Now Lonx, he's got to deal with both of these players. Luckily, no armor on either of them. He's picked up that bomb. 30 seconds to go here. Lands the headshot. All down to Patrick. Up towards heaven. Oh, I love this play.
Yep. He makes it work. Sprout because of it.
Well, finally, 500 have some guns in their hands, and they make use of it early here. Dennyslaw lands the shot on to Zello. Round towards B main, where quite a lot of players lie. They're trying to make this B attack work, but they're getting shut down right now. The individual duels being won. Patrick and Denny with one each. There's another for him. And really, the attack has completely been kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here, and it's a good kill from Azur. MP9 at close range doesn't do much, but sooner or later they will be cleaned up. Azur goes down.
I think then ops come into play a whole lot better than, for example, a rifle can.
Oh,
Siphon is still some of the plans though with the Deke. Can also do some work, takes away ships and Patrick early on. Spray comes through the doorway. It's gonna make Nicky fall as well. And mid control all of a sudden been taken. You might have double ops now. What are you gonna do with it as multiple T's are swarming in? I guess that's this. They find themselves too. A trade frag found for Zello. He picks up the little stop. Can now go for a bump plant.
Players locked in the back of sight. Looking to swing off each other's contact. They won't even need to. Zyphon picks up 3 through mid. Nicky taking first contact. Avoids the flash, but the MAC-10 flying around the corner. Shreds him. And now...
Points 2. That would be huge. He's going to take down Lonx here soon. He won't, as Lonx turns around at the exact correct time. 20 seconds remaining though. Dennyslaw, a big task ahead of him, needs to drop the bomb and a few more, but they're swarming in from 2 angles here, Denny.
They're exploding through. There's another entry from Lonx. Ships trying to hold his ground, give 500 a fighting chance, but he is backed up here. The double swing, although the kills coming in for 500. Now all of a sudden, it is a 2v2. This is looking not manageable whatsoever. Creeping around this corner, Lonx, he can't land the shot. All down to Azur. 1v2 back towards main. He can't do it. Patrick, what a job from him and Ships. It's 3 for him, 2 for
this
Ships.
Heavy T-sided map, as we can call it.
Double swing through main. It's a 1-for-1. Make it a 2-for-1 Zyphon. Man, this Deagle is hot. That's another kill. Headshot connects, and Dennyslaw brings it back to an even affair. Nice work, but he's got 2 sides to deal with. He's managing it quite well, though. The Molotovs are going to delay things, and that will help. They're going to push right through, though. Next on to Stare, and oh, he's going crazy. Looking for another one, finally nullified, but again, forcing their way through mid. They're putting a lot of emphasis on this, and Lonx is going to go right through. 2 kills so quickly, and this is a bit of a pace change.
They go fast into middle, and it has been working out. Nicky caught off guard quite a few times early in the round. After that, the trades came through, and now Rainwaker is trying to exactly that. He's already been able to find one. Goals a few more needed to merely make it a thing. Flashbang lined up. Rainwaker expecting a push from Stare. Beautifully done as he dodged the flash to find the kill in the end. I think they're going to drop down into connector, so Sprout needs to be careful as he might get flanked. Dennyslaw still on the side though, gets away with one. Spotting out Settle through the smoke, unable to find him though. So now they're running in from connector. Rainwaker going to get the contact, taking away his 4. Nicky has fast rotation to the A side, but with the molly he could be leaving himself out. 1 kill found for Rainwaker, and Nicky is still stuck here a little. Tries to nade it down, but gets spotted through the flames. Falls away, and Lonx strikes for 2. Triple in the round, and a 2 versus 4 Sprout. To the next 2 steps, as you can tell, taking some water control here. It's going to be Lonx that finds 1. A second following up, and Sprout been able to find a 5 versus 3. They're the ones in the advantage. I think with 5 rounds, they're doing more than fine though. At the same time as them winning 6, they want to set up
long range angle back towards the A connector. It's a dry peek, and he misses Ships. That is not okay. Azur will take care of him, and now they can split to whichever bomb site they want to. Leading the way is Azur, but Nikki shuts him down. The dynamic duo of Rainwaker and Nikki just cleaning up Sprout right now.
What a triple again from Rainwaker, the A4. He's showing they can use it in a proper situation like that.
Oh yeah, don't remind me. Face fan. That was a rough one. Oh, Nikki misses again. It almost like Stair kind of crouched right under
Patrick, final one to hold, final boss to beat, and Sprout runs in. Patrick gets away with one, still ringing around the rosies, gets a second one as well. Will then be falling down, but that's two. That's a path back into the site, and a chance for...
Working around this corner, it is being held by LonX. He'll actually take the initiative and peek out himself. Time ticking, 500, they don't have much. Rainwaker is still alive though, and he is always going to give you a chance in these clutches. But, I mean, Sprout, they don't have to peek. They know that they can just sit back here though. A little bit of time left. They've got to get on it. Ships. Will there be enough time on the defuse? No.
Sprout saves themselves.
Back in once again. He misses again. Will connect on the second shot though, but he is traded. So it's a 4v3 for Sprout. Less than a minute to play here. Excellent shot from Nikki though. LonX has creeped into dark. Oh.
Got a fine set through the wall, probably not doing too much damage. It was a gamble to make. Now Swing comes out, the MP9 spotting him out on long. And Stair will connect on the second. I think he's tried to swing. They played against the buy last round and they made it work. So they're definitely the favorites into this round. But with Denislav starting off great, that might just be turned around. Usually it will Sprout finding the entries and 500 fighting back. This time, that's going to be a thing working in the favor of this side from 500. But this time, being taken away. Stair finding a double on middle. Again,
he's on a long flank right now, and I believe it's just maybe a little bit too late, although he's going to spot the head, and actually his teammate has picked it up. Oh god, these Deagles, they're coming alive. And now Stair, he's got everything to do here. Bomb hasn't been planted yet, though, so if you want off for Stair, he has got to pick things up here. He needs to hit the shot, but Denislav's not going to miss that one. And so 500 solo mission right under that bridge in the canals. And he'll actually find one on the flank.
Ooh. They're actually flanking, but it's not even sort of a flank. It's actually just a push. The CTs are going to clinch. It looks like Patrick going to get away with the first, but LonX responds. A double can be found, looking for a third. LonX does it all. A fourth kill in the round. Just going to stick now.
Nade in his hand, and now 500. They're not going to be patient. They're going to push all the way through here, try to take this control. Zello wins that fight against Denislav, but they're both so low on HP, so it will be them to clean up. 3v3 situation, though. They're still in this, but now with LonX going down, Stair, he's so far away.
Yeah, this is definitely a round that Sprout could have won.
Really struggling right now. Very far behind. LonX is doing the best to kind of backpack them, but they need to pick it up if they want a chance to win this map and take it away from 500.
Oh, LonX doing the heavy lifting. A triple found, and he's the one to do it. 3 versus 2 now, dropping down. LonX keeps on going. You were talking about him to be the main man.
Now by himself. Hasn't fully pushed in. Now they execute. They explode onto this bomb site. Zello picks up the first, immediately traded. He is low health, but he's still doing well. The triple coming alive when he needs to in these late rounds. Still, though, 500 are in it, and it's a double. Denny, he lines them up, giving 500 a chance, but he is so low, and Zyphon will do the job to clean him up. And now, on the backside, Azur can't connect on the flank. 1v1. Out of dark goes Zyphon, and he connects the headshot. Needs to be landed cleanly. He's ground here. He sees the arm. Stair on the other side has done well to find himself a kill, but it's being recollected.
Starts to come in. Time running out. LonX behind the pillar. Runs around. Finds one. Player down to low health. HiGHLiGHTS will take Rainwaker down, and it's just going to leave Nikki remaining. The bomb gets dropped, the round gets lost. Multiple frags could be found soon enough as they're still waiting. LonX, an absolute massacre. 2 can be found, a third one as well. He picks it up, and Zyphon helps out. 500 completely shut down. Control is there for Sprout, having to be careful as the doors aren't really checked. The ding comes out on top of Cello.
Oh.
A double found for Ships. Everything could be falling down. Siphon still tries to hold on, manages the trade, but it's still an advantage to work with here for 500, Denny.
Wrong side of the map, and Denny saw that's a free plant, and pretty much should be a free.
How much is it? 1.4k as well. This is going to be the final buy they have before they're going to have to eco themselves, and it all started off.
Really to defend. And that's LonX, the man of the hour, but he can't do much here. He's taken down immediately.
You lose some weapons, as you said, you won't be able to progress into the next round in any way, so saving these 4 rifles is much needed. As they're taking away, they wanted to lose absolutely no one. They lose 2 in the process, or at least.
Slow pace for 500, but they really do kind of like to group up and just be with each other most of these rounds. Flash going to fly through. It's actually just a raw peek. The flash is late, and Azur will get a kill. He'll even get away as well. They're going to run him down, though. Patrick cleans him up. And, you know...
Swing in, and at that point, then Dennis creeps up. Beautiful timing could just be found. Takes away Wonder, holding the exits from the A-long. Were the ones looking good to win it. Looked like the CT side might have just done enough. Heals are at least found. No way out. 500, not survivor. You're going to be on 14 then or something. Yeah, you're going to have to win it, because otherwise you're going to be forced into OT. Looks like 500 is running their way fast into the A side. Have been able to find it. And a 5 versus
Rainwaker, but he hasn't seen him just yet, which is really funny, because he is literally inches away from being shot. He will finally go down. CTs, and so smoke will fly in from Zello, and he will back up. But they've actually gone through that smoke. Zello drops the bomb, swings in for another, but it'll be his teammate to help him out.
Gonna be able to win, and it's quite hard for 500 to now sustain. At least the trade back taken. Yep, we'll find 2 back. Who's responding, but LonX going to 32, second kill in the round, and keeping Sprout into this. Walking back towards A now. That's where the magic is going to happen from behind. Cello starts shooting in, and Sprout have already beaten the players here. Denislaw should be dropping any time, and will. LonX to take it. Found himself a trip to the side. Cello is there, and Nicky is running with the AK out, trying to take him down. After the time you saw Cello
staying alive. Oh, this flash, they're going to go directly through, but close range. 500 are going to win those duels, and now they sprint onto this B bomb site. It's completely exposed.
Was 500 going for a fast rush B, and it seems to be working out. Great kill there found from Denislaw. That stair falling down, and the chances for Sprout minimalizing to almost nothing.
Oh, they want so badly to take this A4 out of Azur's hands. Running at him, throwing all caution into the wind. Backside through the connector. All on these 2 A players to hold and bring it to overtime. Patrick swinging in. Ships has got one. Patrick with another. Now, on to the retake. It's an excellent shot from LonX. He's got to do everything to help his team get back into it here. Patrick stays alive here, and now it's all starting to fall apart. Xiphon, 1v4 clutch needed. And this smoke is just wasting so much time. He's got to go through it, and Rainwaker is waiting on that other side. That's a rude welcome into A, and 500. He's going to see these nades fly in. Has to do quite a lot here. There's some nice kill, but LonX immediately trades it back out, and so this stack from B.
Boom, halfway tick down. Now on the site, it's been taken over. Denislaw finds himself one. Ships is body blocking. Player from pushing through, and they got it done. The defuse will come in, and the round will be won
bomb site, and instead playing off of it. And in the end, that kind of goes against them here. They're forcing into this round, though, but the MP9 from Rainwaker is doing so much damage. Switches to the USP, and that is a 3K for him. Leaving
still with the ARP, but the drop as Cello walks out from long instead. LonX will find the first. Great frag taken, site taken over as well. A 4 versus 4 retake.
Kicks in from the right side. He's seen the first player, but can't land the spray just yet. But there it is. He'll line it up. Nice timing found. And Ships unable to really do anything in this round. Stuck by the temple. And he'll go down as well. So clean.
Better off just going for that. But 500 is holding it with 3. And a boost from Denislaw that could go huge. Gets it done. Cello left the fall. Still on 0 frags. And that's a very nice entry.
Still pretty interested in this B site, but now turning their attention towards mid, and Rainwaker will lose that 1v1, bring it back to a 4v4, and Ships to kind of take his place here, pushing through Dona, but he walks right into Azur. Now a man advantage for Sprout, less than...
Patrick, want to drop stair, taking away the first, looking for a second, great peek there for him as well, great hold, find a double, looking for a third as well, cleaning up. Second round on the board, closing the corner. Might be seen here soon enough, and the execute arrives. It's Stair that finds himself one. That's a path right opened up. A second kill through the smoke. A trade frag found for Dennis. He's looking for more. Cannot seem to find. They're able to have some weapons in this round to work with, but they have to win at some point, otherwise things are going to be looking a whole lot worse. Rainwaker through the smoke, gets away with a second, will then be falling down to Azur. Sprout to tie things up in this round.
Two players each going down for either side. Bit of a skirmish there in mid, and Zello picks up the fact that they have the man advantage. 500 are going to do something to get the advantage back, but even with it being spotted, that's a clean spray from Denislaw. Bring it. Oh. And they've seen him.
This, and then of course after that, got to be working out further things. Azur still dies to the bomb there.
Some kind of chance. Denislaw going for that boost once again, but it will be Ships. Push all the way through a main and take down.
Sir will find himself one on Patrick. Sells through, getting a bomb planted. Could there be a trade frown? It's Nicky to do so. Denislaw finds one as well. 500 is trying to hold on. Stair peeks out, and a trade 1-for-1 will come out. 500 go back to winning ways. They find 4.
They are going to be back to the pistols. But they keep things going. Double op setup now. Oh my goodness, what a shot from Zello. Didn't see it, but I see it's a no-scope, and that's impressive.
Yeah, it's impressive at any sort of setting, you know. No-scope is always quite nice. We'll probably see it in a highlight type of thing. He's still potentially coming out. Crowd is getting a peek there. It's Nicky to find himself one of a trade. Still leaving a 3 versus 4.
One to play spoiler as he is pushing through red. He's hearing these footsteps. One op down. Can't grab the second. Good trade from Nicky, but that's going to be it.
Brian, Rainwaker. He got taken down. It's there to find the frag. And also Nicky left to fall in the end. We see the replay screen already.
Tons of utility being expended towards mid. And even still, Sprout are pushing through. Rainwaker gets caught looking the wrong direction. More focused on mid. Oh, and Ships, he has not been spotted just yet. They're going to walk right past each other. Nope. Ships actually grabs 2 with the MP9, and things are falling apart for Sprout. Oh my goodness. The smoke criminal. Making things happen for 500. Keeping them in it, though. Zello brings it to the 1v1. Op v op.
Such a big talent. Against Denislaw, though. A man of his words, but a kill is found, and it's a second. A lot closer already, walking in to the window room. Not going to be seen. Rainwaker will connect the shots. A 1-for-1 trade at top of Denislaw. They execute into the A side, rising soon enough. Ships taking away the bomb. They know that it is. And everything falls apart for Sprout. What a kills are found. Ships with 2. Rainwaker will find a 2-piece as well. And now just 1 minute remaining for Stair to come in from behind, but they're already aware of this. Nicky is holding the angle. Should be the one to find the frag. Now they know where he is. They haven't pinned down. And he needs to find 3 more. This is not...
Stair walking in. And heard. And Patrick will
just
land.
Hold it together. Nice setup can be played, but if they lose... Over the place, the round might be lost. Look at that shot from Patrick, though. Able to find one, and Nicky supports the takeaway. Azur, that's a double kill. And now 500. But there's no need for it. You're in a 5 versus 3.
Oh, and that could go against them now. But Nicky is still here, still in that corner. He was not checked at all. 3v2. He's going back for another. Does considerable damage, but cannot take him down. Less than 30 seconds, and they're going back right into Rainwaker's clutches.
Yep. Go to the B side now. Smoke to be extinguished. Many players start to swing out. Patrick will take away the first. The op holding on for Denislaw as well. Bomb dropped. And Denny, this is looking dire here for Sprout.
Yeah, it really is. It does seem like 500 are on the way to win the last 3 rounds of this half. I mean, this was a good lead picked up for Sprout. But it kind of is able to give his teammate an opening. But he's been spotted, and the timing from the swing is perfect for Nicky. Now things completely falling apart. Zyphon has to run all the way around. The bomb dropped on the B site. And there's Nicky. Once again, doing well. Halftime. That is a fast play through A. Patrick, leader of the pack right here, but Zello moving out of the smoke. Connects on 1. Trades back and forth. Bomb dropped. Picked up by Ships, and he's planting it out in the open as well. He could have gotten spammed through, but he'll stay alive. 3v3 retake. The dual Beretta is not going to find any impact. Lonex immediately taken out of the round.
One in a massive type of way. Nicky has spotted out as I'm crossing. The tap is found. Kill taken. Stair will find himself a trade. Low time running out, and round is going to be won here. It won't be for now. Stair still finding himself a headshot. Tap comes out. The fuse not there. Rainwaker will take the round though. A little bit of a messy
left alone over here. There's a lot of work to do, and with just the CZ. Oh, he's done well to find 1, and has actually dinked Patrick.
Tello has already found himself 1, looking for a second, but Nicky pretty close. Tap taken. Cello dropped. The 4 versus 4 is all left. The headshot taken. Polonic looking for a second. Gets it as well. Will then be the one to fall away. Raywaker a chance to strike back. And all of a sudden it could all be falling apart. Not really though. 1-for-1 trade taken. And Stair looking to go in for the defuse. He will make it work. It's proud to tie things up. How did this go wrong?
HE grenade. Stop the impending push. Big kill found from Ships.
One's blending in away as well, Patrick.
It'll be more than enough to buy in the next round. But it will be 500 to retake the lead.
Map for both of the teams. 500 usually looking good on the T side. As of a whole, Ships the one to find the first frag on Azure. It's already not starting off great.
Now just realizing that this is going to be an A site take. Lurking around is Zyphon though from the Temple. Good trade from Rainwaker. And my goodness, Ships, he just continues to do so much damage and grabbing these impact frags for 500. And now look at the positioning from Nicky. He's going to do his best to take these rifles out of the hands of Sprout. Already trying to save. EWP picked up.
Final nail to coffin. If 500 really takes it in a big way, it might just all be done, but Ships will be dropped. Azure strike for 1, and Sprout have an advantage to work with.
Yeah, that MAC-10 not finding the same success that it did in the previous round, but they're exploding here onto the B site. Lonex from stairs, he picks up 2. Excellent work, still hanging around as well. Denislaw, let's take him down. It's a 2v4, but Stair, he's still here. And that is exactly what Sprout needed. The old Ships could have it. Azure might be walking right into him. Connects the headshot. And the second. Excellent work from Ships. This guy is consistently getting it done for 500. Super important kill to pick up, and he is just going to try to block off these rotations as well. Lonex, he's staying alive for the time being. EWP in his hands. Bomb on the B site. And they've got 2 players working through the cave, but Ships is still here, still being a nuisance, a thorn in the side of Sprout. Down to Zyphon and Zello, and I mean, really.
Yep, and then now they're running. They heard the op, they heard the scope, pushing in. Great shot there from Denislaw, taking away Cello, and that's just Zyphon remaining. Now also not left the way in, just left out. Cannot push himself through, needs to be careful. Patrick will take quick work of him. Seconds left though. You have to move in faster, Nicky. He might be walking away with 1, but he won't walk away with any. Is Lonex to do so. A trade frag found, but that's after 2 kills were found. Cello holds on with the op, and 500 are forced out. Not looking too solid. Losing this, and you might get yourself on an eco next, but hold that could come out. There will find himself a double, will then get dropped, but Lonex follows up with 1 more. A double man advantage to work with. Push on the side comes in. A brawl between Lonex and Ships, and Ships is the one to drop because Cello helps him out, and then it's not
pretty tough.
He kills Onyx. Tap comes out, the round is still won. But oh my goodness, Hello. They're trying to do a weird play as well, which is a rush B into the sights there. Only one there, gets one. Sprays a full magazine of the A4, not enough to keep on holding. And a double found for 500 to make their way into the site. It's a 3 versus 3. It's all tied up. And the player up close with the ships left to fall. 500 taken over the side, but probably not the retake as Sprout. It's in a 3 versus 2 now, and with Patrick a low HP and the Nate finishing him off. Or the AK finishing him off. It's a 1 versus 3 for Nicky.
Stop. They're off the bomb just yet. He's going through. Still alive, but the full defuse will come in just in time.
Early. Cheetah found, and Patrick and Nicky are the 2 players to hold. Cello will connect the shots. Patrick walking into stair here. A good double found. Sprout. A double man advantage here to work with, Danny.
Yeah, this is not looking good. Denislaw can't even hit the shot right there. Rainwaker goes down on the other side of the map, and he's left alone once again. This is...
Might just be Sprout. Making sure they've gotten themselves 14.
Oh! Okay, it is a 3v3 now. Oh, Azza right through the smoke there. That's a dagger in the back layer, but he's getting caught out, leaving Denislaw to do everything on this site. But oh my goodness. Zello, 1v2. He's picked up one. Nicky with just a Tech 9. And he's so far now. Starts to peek out. I don't think he's been seen. Zello going for the stick. Oh, I thought he missed the shot for a second.
Bit of a timing. And the push fast into the A side will now come in. Are they checking the boost? They aren't, but they're still fighting the frag. Nicky with the Mac 10 running in. Oh, but now Ezra right in front of him.
Towards the big box, waiting for the swings. So many smokes cutting off visibility here. They might even just try and stick it. And it needs to be the full 10-second defuse. They've taken him off the bomb. Halfway down, 2v2, all down to Zello once again. And he is stuck here. 500.
Yep, he's running. And I think Nicky is trying to chase him. Oh no, the Mac 10 finds him. The buy from Sprout is nowhere to be found. Always a lovely game to see, but lots of weird stuff. And the first kill gets found. Ships 1-for-1 trade. Gets taken. To find yourself a retake. Lonex. Close though. And B9, a spray could come in. Gets one. Falling down, and 500 in a 3 versus 2. Danny. This might be over, or it might be Ezra going absolutely wild one more time.
He needs to. Here he goes. Jumping around the corner. Taps it. Not committing to the defuse just yet. Coming around through the cave. Ezra, he needs to hit this. He does indeed. Patrick, 1v2 towards the ramp. He's been ticked down. And the swing comes in against all odds. Sprout are pushing this. Keep him concealed for just a little bit longer now. Spotted the first player. Moves back over towards the other side. The op is watching him, though. And that's pretty much
Rainwaker, though, should be taking him down pretty easily. Lonex not going to be sure. Gets one. Looks for the second. You saw, by the way, his cam moved that he got taken down. That's exactly what happened, of course, for Stayer. It'll mean a 3 versus 3 that comes out. Denislaw holding the line here with Vizov. Ready and waiting. Spots them both out. Gets one. Gonna get taken down. Will Patrick be on the site? And the bomb getting smoked. Denislaw left to fall. And Tello with a double. Saves the deal for Sprout. There is enough time. And Sprout, they win the round.
Ships loses the fight in mid. Nicky spamming. Forcing Stair to retreat from his initial position. Nice kill from Rainwaker to bring it back to a 4v4. And they group up towards B. Rainwaker once again on the way over towards the A site.
Nicky chasing from behind. 500. They find the pieces from behind. It's Lonex coming in. Patrick gonna be too careful. Lonex. Oh, he gets turned. Patrick.
And oh boy, Azur 3 HP. He's gonna get run down from ships here. And even the AWP not able to take him down on the cross. But he's stuck. He's got to hit the shot. Zello, excellent job to bring it back to an even affair. Minute left on the clock. Denislaw has taken down Zyphon. And even Nicky being so patient over there towards the lane takes down Lonex, who is getting curious towards mid. Zello, he's so aggressive with this AWP, but it goes against him. And it will be 500 that take the lead. Onto this bomb site for free, but Angle is still being held. Oh, but what a shot from Lonks. Takes out Ships. Rainwaker still here on the flank. Grabs the double.
That's 31. 31 frags for him. Zyphon running in. Left to drop Patrick. 1-for-1 traded out. The bomb runs in. Cello with 2. Response. And it's there. Still find himself a headshot. Denislaw picks up on his side quite a bit. And Denislaw needs to be careful. Finds him on long here. Potentially gets one. Cello running in. Denislaw holding the line. Gets it done. 500. Another round start here coming out. A flash for Patrick. Pushing in. Gets away with one. Takes away Stayer. That's one. 4 more needed, Denny. And Zyphon down to low health. Both Ezra.
It's a heavy lean from 500. Long range, though. Nicky with the A1S. He gets 2. Oh, my goodness. So far.
Waiting for the tap. Pushing in. The double found. And it is 500 to take it. 19-16. They win it in...